Hey yo, what's going on everybody? It's Tylarious, and in today's video we're talking about the brand new motorcycle, the Western Powersurge. Alright, this guy came in with this week's drip fed content from the Los Santos Drug Wars DLC, and it is a brand new all electric motorcycle. And in this video I'm going to be going over the customization, and I'll be talking about the performance as well. We'll be talking about the top speed straight line performance and around a track. In addition, I'll be comparing it to some of the more popular motorcycles in the game and be recommending whether or not you should pay the $1,605,000 that it costs to get this motorcycle, alright? So as you see right here, it is obviously in the motorcycle class. It's the Western Powersurge. Let's go ahead and look at some of the customization. And to be honest, it's got some decent, okay customization. I do wish there was a little bit more. Again, my rule of thumb, any vehicle in the game that's $1 million or more should have a substantial amount of customization, at the very least to, kind of help justify that million plus price tag. Because let's be honest, a lot of the vehicles are going to be decent and good performance wise, but there's only going to be a handful of top performers in each class, and there's always going to be that meta, right? So you have to rely on the customization kind of countering that. That way you've got some individuality, you got some fun with the vehicle, and you can kind of make it your own. All right. So as you see here, we got 16 different front seats, which I think that's great. I think that's a good step right there. But some of the other customization options just don't stack up, right? But again, it's a motorcycle. There's not that much you can do with. I mean, you can. There's some examples of a lot of customization for some of these bikes. And the Powersurge, like I said, it's probably in the middle range, right? Not too bad. Fuel tanks, you have several different options with that. And what I do like is that you have a complete different type of theme with this particular motorcycle, because it is an electric motorcycle. So you have like that, different style to it. It's a more modern type kind of style. You've got 13 different liveries which complement the motorcycle well. They could be better, but definitely not too bad. The shark mouth camo is a nice touch. Again, you'd probably see that on a gas powered or gas guzzling type kind of vehicle, but it's good to have that as well. The classic racer is nice, and then you have the two Patriot liveries as well, which is pretty cool. So moving on from that, you got your performance upgrades, which there's no transmission upgrades because this is a electric motorcycle, so it's just one gear basically. The mud guards, the front and rear mud guards, you don't have a lot of options with that. I would have liked to see a little bit more, but again, I have seen way worse with the customization. It does have this cool little LCD panel on top for the actual mile per hour, which is cool. I do appreciate that. You got your different kind of color schemes as well with the primary and secondary. Now, moving on to the performance, there is snow in the game, so the snow will have a minor effect on certain things. Top speed straight line, not so much. There's 3 different speed categories with the Powersurge. If you're just driving the motorcycle normally, it comes in at a respectable 127.98 miles per hour, which equates to roughly 1 minute 10 second 0.323. Now, as you know, with a lot of the motorcycles, you can lean in and do a wheelie, and that will also affect your speed, okay? So with this clip, we are leaning in, and that does make the Powersurge go faster at 132.31 miles per hour, or 1 minute 8 seconds 0.022. So yes, leaning in does go faster. However, for a maximum top speed performance, you want to do a wheelie with the Powersurge. It does have that weird little bug where the back tire is going to kind of bounce around a little bit. That may affect the top end speed overall. But you get a very, very fast 140.73 miles per hour with the Powersurge when you are able to withstand and hold a wheelie. It's not going to be the best overall for racing, but on the straights and things like that, it will be effective. That comes in at 1 minute 3 seconds 0.950. So you definitely cook. You are moving pretty quick. All right, now if you are going to compare that to something like the Hakuchu Drag, when you lean in, there's doing a wheelie doesn't make you go faster, but with this motorcycle, leaning in makes you go faster, and it's a extremely fast 154.56 miles per hour, basically almost 15 miles per hour faster. And so this is going to be still the preferred bike to use for time trials and things like that. I mean, you break a minute on the track, so that's pretty impressive right there. Now, around the track, again, I know it's snowing. We're just doing some, preliminary testing here, but it does give us a telltale sign here. The big advantage with the Powersurge is, yes, it does have decent handling, right? But since it is an electric motorcycle, the acceleration is extremely strong, okay? And yes, you can hit those wheelies on these straights, and it does give you a substantial speed boost. And because of the acceleration coming out of those turns, you do maintain a lot of speed. Now, when we compare it to something like the Shitaro, which is just, known for its handling, its traction, its acceleration, the Shitaro, in my opinion, is going to be a easier motorcycle to use in racing. However, the Powersurge, if driven correctly, will give the Shitaro a run for its money and can beat it with someone who does have a lot of practice with the Powersurge. Like I said, it is a little bit more difficult bike to kind of get down and to learn. The Shitaro is easier. But yes, you can beat the Shitaro in the right circumstances and be very competitive at the least with the Shitaro, okay? So there you have it. Do I recommend that you buy this motorcycle? You don't have to buy it up front, right? If you've already got the Shitaro, you got the Hakuchu Drag, you can hold off and use that money towards something else. And at the end of the day, you can always still, just steal a Body 801 for free, store it, and the Body 801 is still, going to be a competitive motorcycle in a lot of the races. But again, I still think the Hakuchu Drag will be better overall for time trials. The Shitaro is just such an easy bike to use and ride, and I think a lot of people already have it. But the Powersurge, I think, is now a new contender. It's up there. It's going to be competitive overall, and I think you'd have a lot of fun with it, especially when you get the hang of it and get the feel for it. All right, there you have it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below about the Powersurge. Do you like it? Do you like the electric, motorcycle, not having the sound of the exhaust? Does that bother you? Let me know what you guys think. All right, thank you so much for watching the video. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel for the Hills and Reels content, the game. Smash that like button. We'll see you guys in the next one. All right, peace out. Yeah.